Crypto fam, a very happy Friday. It's Friday again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Guys, first of all, I hope you had an amazing Thursday. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward for the weekend. Cannot wait. And second of all, I am blown away from all the love and all the reaction I got from my first video. Really, I cannot tell you how happy and humble I am. Thank you very much for subscribing and liking and commenting. I swear to God, I was really happy. So once again, I'm gonna try to produce as much content as possible. Doing everything all by myself, one man army, editing, recording, thumbnail, and all those things. So yeah, it's an amazing journey, and I hope you guys will stay with me till the end, or it's just the beginning. Let's see how far we go. So before we start, let's check out the market. Okay, there's a lot going on in the market, in the financial market, in the geopolitical market. We need to address those issues. So let's begin, guys. Okay. In the last 24 hours, market has been actually quite positive, and this whole tariff drama of Donald Trump and China and USA, people are anticipating like Donald Trump is not gonna put any tariff. He has shown all his cards. Okay, now he's just bluffing all the way, and people are not taking him seriously, which is quite sad because, as a president of the United States, you want to have some credibility on what you're saying. But I think the problem with America is that it has so much debt on itself, and the timeline to play this game is so long. China can play this game for another 10 years. America doesn't have 10 years. It has a global deficit. It has its debt of, always check it out, it's $36 trillion national debt. Okay, out of this $36 trillion, $7.5 trillion needs to be paid back by June. Okay, that is a big amount which needs to be paid back, and the only way they can pay it back is either they have generated so much revenue, they have so much of revenue coming in that they can pay off this debt, or they have increased so much of interest rate, so they have recovered that from there, or they have increased so much tariff that they have covered so much money from there that they can pay off this debt, or by this Doge saving, which is doing its job. But overall, all these things which America is trying to capture, they have more or less saved $2 trillion, but they still have to pay around $5 trillion. So one way or the other, you know what that means. It means that the printer is getting warmed up, and slowly they're going to start printing the money into the economy. Federal Reserve is already giving hint that they're going to stop quantitative tightening. When they're going to stop quantitative tightening, then the next step is QE. Slowly they already started minting. You can see here and there's this news coming out that they have minted this much coin. I know this is not related to the Federal Reserve, but this is how you inject liquidity in the market. Okay, so keep an eye on this chart always. Okay, this is a very important chart of United States. Okay, of how much debt it has, and also keep this chart because you work so hard. You work so hard. You go for a flight, maybe you go to a 9-to-5 job. You work your ass off, and then there is somebody in a government who is just press a button and then the money is printed. I mean, nowadays not even printed, it's just created digitally. They don't even spend money on a freaking paper. And if you don't believe me, right, if you don't believe me, you're thinking I'm talking nonsense, do me a favor, go deposit $100,000 in your account, or 100,000 riyal, or 100,000 rupees, or 100,000 lira. Okay, deposit it in your bank account. Wait for 1 day, 2 days, and then go and ask for your money back in third day. That money is gone. That money is being moved somewhere else, and now you have to ask for permission. You have to write the reason, what is the cause of that money. So it's just like they're rotating your money into 10 different places. So why do you want to put your money in something else? I'm not saying to start investing in cryptocurrency immediately, but you should understand the bigger game, the way the monetary market is working and the way it has been planned. It has been planned that you're working for something which is created artificially. Okay, so be your own bank. That was the vision of Satoshi when Bitcoin was created. You should be in charge of your own money, not someone else. Like there's a saying, it goes that as a public servant, the private people should know what is going on. As a private citizen, the government should not know what is going on. But it's the other way around. Now the government is always interfering in what is going on in your house, how much money you have, and we don't know what is the government that is doing. Okay, so food for thought for this. Okay, so this was the crypto market overall. Okay, it has an increase of 1.78%. We are sitting at a market cap of $2.94 trillion. Fear and greed index, very important. Because of the uncertainty, market has gone to, like, it was, I think somewhere it was around, if you look at the last 30 days, right? If you look at the last 30 days, around this was 27 here. That was around 21. That was the lowest of the lowest fear that was there. And if you have bought something over here, that's when the real fear was. You probably would have been 20%. Some of the coins I was checking out yesterday, they are like 60% up. It's just that you need to make the decision. You need to believe that this market is gonna go up. Okay, so that's the fear and greed index, right? And then let's check out yesterday's S&P market. Okay, like I said, the market has already stopped reacting to Donald Trump's tariff. Someday he says there is a 145% tariff. Then the next day he says, no, there is no tariff. So now the market is saying, you know what, this guy don't know what he's talking about. We're going to do our thing. When he's going to make up his mind. He already lost the battle against China about the tariff war. So now you can see that the Asian market climbs as investors assess a possible thaw in China and US trade war. Most probably they already are talking behind the curtains that, okay, what's going to be about it. China already, was pushing America by selling their bonds, and then America was, they cannot come in that fight. So overall, the market is, the Asian market is up. By not a lot, but still, it's a big market, so it's growing quite nice. Okay, crypto market, S&P market, if we see, yesterday it did a daily close. So there was from yesterday, if we can see, this is the second green day. We closed yesterday around 5,484. Okay, today the market is not open yet. It's going to open around 3:30 South African time. So we will see how it's going to close. You have to remember that was the lowest of the S&P, which was around 7th of April. That was the lowest. That was when Donald Trump came up and he said, no, he's going to put the tariff. And from then on, if you see, the market has gone up significantly. If you have bought something right here, even if the bigger stock like this, if you have just bought something like this, you are up a 13%, nice 13% you have captured. Okay. So we will wait for the American market to open, but I think it's already pricing the tariff and all those things. It's already doing its thing, which is going quite nicely. Okay, if you look at the Bitcoin chart, okay, Bitcoin is broke the all-time. Broke the strongest resistance, which was around which was started from 21st of January, and it broke its resistance around 20th April, and now is hovering around 93,000. Okay, they still have a long way to go. Okay, there's a lot of orders, there's a lot of liquidity lying around here. So most probably, if you are leveraging, go with a small amount of leverage, because most probably the exchanges, they go up, liquidate the longs, liquidate the short, and then they go down, liquidate the long. So keep up this thing. But if you're holding spot, there's no better time about it. I can guarantee you that this price, what you see right now, 93,000, this will be the price you'll be thinking by the end of this year, wow, this could have been so cheap, I should have bought it. So remember, Bitcoin is the target. Okay, eventually your target should be to have one Bitcoin in your custody. It doesn't matter if you are a single person, if you are a married person, if you're a father, mother, sister, brother, whoever you are. If you are taking care of someone, and if you're trying to save for your future generation, you need to hold one Bitcoin in your asset. That will hedge against all the inflation for the next coming few years, I would believe so. Okay, yes. This volatility is quite high, but you have to understand that the wave of cryptocurrency, the environment for cryptocurrency has never been better than what it is right now. We have a president, okay, I will show you. We have a president who launched his meme coin, okay, and now this president is launched his meme coin, and now if you hold his meme coin, you are invited to have a dinner with him. So there is a, you might call it a meme coin, but I will call it a utility. This guy is like, you know, openly doing business. Before, the politicians were shy to steal money, but Donald Trump said, you know, that screw that. I'm a businessman. I will make money out of it. But we can also make money on Trump. There is a play. I'm looking at it. I will let you know what you can do, how to make money on Trump. Okay, so that is that. I want you to listen to one very important message. If you are still on the sideline of crypto, okay, this was yesterday, I think. This was yesterday, and I don't know if you can hear this this recording. Okay, I will just play it for you. Listen up.
The future of crypto looks like if, God forbid, you don't win the election?
Future of crypto? What does it look like? Well, I think it's a good future. You know, who knows about anything today? But I think it's a good future. I'll tell you what, you look at values, you look at what's happening and where it's come and where it came from. I think crypto's got a great future. I think it really does. Maybe we'll pay off the $35 trillion in crypto.
Guys, did he just said he might pay off his $35 trillion with crypto? I mean, this is guy, this cannot be more bullish than anything, you know. He is openly adopting crypto. So keep an eye on this. If you are sidelined, then I'm sorry that you should not. This is the right time to be into crypto. You need to get exposure in some kind of crypto asset, because let me tell you, the market will fly from here, and you will keep FOMOing in, and you're gonna buy the bags of people who are buying right now. So this is for all. I know that my viewers have already have exposure in crypto, but this is my colleagues in Qatar Airways who are looking at me one day or the other. I know that you're gonna get a bonus. Keep that bonus aside. Even $1,000, you need to buy at least $1,000 of Bitcoin and keep it aside with you. Okay. Having said that, under my description, you will see the link for Binance. This is the exchange we use to onboard your money, which is your fiat money, which is your Qatari riyal, your Indian rupees, your dollar, whatever the currency, paper currency. You use this money to bring it on Binance. Okay, I'm making a video on how you can do all those things, because I know it's a bit tricky where you are living in Middle East. I mean, where things are not so openly allowed, but it's happening over there. So I will make a video on this. Make sure you like and subscribe my channel. Also, make sure that you come into my Telegram community. Soon you're gonna have a very big surprise. We are growing our community. There are a few people I have been in touch with, and most probably they're gonna come and join me, so I have more hands to help me. Okay, right. So going back to the chart. Right now, Bitcoin is hovering around 93,528. Like I said, there's a couple of orders, there's a couple of resistance. Okay, it needs to break this big wall of resistance, which is around. Where is this thing? Let's put a thing here. Okay, so right now it's hovering around here. Once it breaks the $95,000, then I would say that okay, then we have to break the another 99,000. The whole crypto euphoria might start coming back in when the market is above $100,000, and then you will see the retails and the media will start talking about it. That is the time you need to get out of when the market is getting overheated, when you hear everybody saying buy, that is the time you need to sell, because that is the time the market is getting too heated and is getting too frothy. Okay, remember this, do not follow the green candles. When you follow the green candle, you will get crushed. Like yesterday, day before yesterday, if you would have bought here, probably because you saw the market just went so high, then you would have been in a loss because the market just consolidated and you would have sold here. So when the market goes like this, because it has been suppressed for so long, so this was a short squeeze, they say, and it went up parabolic, and now it's just doing its consolidation. It's like when you run a marathon, right? You climb a mountain, you climb, and then you stop and you take a breath, right? So this is how the chart works. It climbed and now it's just taking its breath, and then it's gonna go higher above there. Okay, so most probably some people are saying that maybe the market might take one small little dip, because the RSI is also getting higher. It doesn't matter if it takes a small, if it takes a dip, that will be a time for us to buy, because we know the market has always been going up in this setting. Okay, Ethereum, the elephant, the dead horse in the room, has started to woken up. Okay, yesterday I think Ethereum had the highest. Okay, so the topic says, was $1.4 thousand Ethereum generational bottom data sends mixed signal. Market look, the community is quite divided, because Ethereum Foundation itself has not been doing anything worthwhile. Ethereum chain itself is very slow. Okay, so that is why Vitalik has come out and he's start talking about a different technology, which will probably bring the price of Ethereum high and the transaction costs go low, maybe more TPS. So we don't know. Even though right now Ethereum has, look, there's two. Right now there are two crypto asset which has ETF approval, meaning you can go in a stock exchange and you can buy it. That is, one is Bitcoin, another one is Ethereum. So when it comes to regulatory clarity for an investor who doesn't have exposure to cryptocurrency, they're either gonna go and buy. They go to their investment managers and they say, okay, I want to get exposure in Bitcoin. So they will say, okay, you have two choices. You can buy Bitcoin or you can buy Ethereum. Okay, I know that in Canada, I think there is a ETF for Solana, or there is a ETF for Solana being filed and filed by Nasdaq, but it hasn't been approved. SEC has delayed that approval. So these are either two assets which you can get exposure on. So Ethereum price right now as an investor, if I go and I see, okay, the Bitcoin price has already gone up so parabolic, what is the next asset which I see might give me more gain? So that comes to Ethereum. Now, this might not be true, but if you think as an investor perspective, which doesn't have a timeline, okay, you know what, I don't want my investment to get double in next day, he might get an exposure on Ethereum. If I'm a developer, if I'm a very big company and I want to build something on it, maybe I'll get exposure in Ethereum. You never know. I mean, there is a lot of fundamental flaws, but don't fade it, because Ethereum might melt faces for people and then it's gonna go higher. Okay, it's still the highest market, is the second highest market cap. Okay, its market cap is $214 billion. Okay, Bitcoin is $1.8 trillion. So apart from that is Tether and XRP. Okay, so Ethereum price, let's check it out. How does it look like? Like yesterday, it started its rally from 22nd of April. It went to 1,835, and from there on it's consolidating. Same structure. It's probably gonna consolidate a little bit more. Okay, and then the next target is 1954. A buy below $2,000, I would still say it's a steal. If you get some exposure on Ethereum, do your research, find out the technology on it, and then see how it is playing out. Okay, there is another coin which is making a lot of noise right now, which is Sui. I personally really don't like Sui because you know, I didn't get the airdrop. I'm just sour on this. But Sui technology is an amazing technology. I think there's something to do with the Pokemon thing, and then they have this gaming Sui Play, which has been sold out. So Sui is a very interesting technology. They have brought Sui Play. They have this Walrus protocol, then they have the deep book for liquidity, and now they have the Sui. So it's a whole ecosystem. It's growing quite fast. Okay, I will see the Sui price by the end of this year around $20 if everything plays out right. Sui chart is ripping right now. I mean, if you are trying to catch this, you're probably gonna burn out. So the time to buy was around here when the price was around $2. Now it's already like, I don't know, let's say $3.6. So I would just wait for maybe a little bit of pullback around $3.6 and wait for an entry and then make another play. And the next target, this within a month or two months time, Sui probably gonna reach all-time high 5.4. So if you're thinking to make an entry, I would say just wait for a little bit, wait for a better entry. If you have made entry, then just ride it and see where you can cut down some profit. Okay, right. Next chart is our beautiful Tau. Tau has been the limelight for quite a while. Okay, there is a subnet coming on Tau. A lot of noise has been done. I know that some people were talking about it. I was talking in another group about Tau. Tau has played really well. Its bottom was around 159. From there till now, Tau has gone how much? I think it has double its it has double your money. So if you have spent $1,000 here, you would have made $2,000. You would have taken your $1,000 out and you would just write the profit. But Tau all-time high was around what, $748. Tau, if it plays well, if all the subnet and all those things come align, you know, it has the attention of the media, probably is going to go around $1,000. So if you want to play a safer bet, if you don't want to do too much degen, like really low market cap, then you must invest in the top cryptocurrency of every category. Tau comes in AI, Tau, then Render and Near. These are the top cryptocurrency, which is a safer investment. So this is how you can play Tau, right? I'm not giving you target. I know that most of you know where to make an entry. If you don't know, then no problem. Just what you can do daily, then you come on a 4 hours chart, and then you see where is the next pullback. If you see somewhere there is a resistance over there, this probably is one of the resistance where there's a lot of buying and selling happen. So if maybe the price comes down somewhere here, which I don't think it will, because right now the structure is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Probably is gonna make a higher low here, which is like right here. Is gonna make a higher low here, and then it's gonna rip off. Okay, so if you're looking for an entry, I would say around $340. You can place one order here and then wait for it to execute, right? Next chart is our beautiful Aave. Okay, Aave is an amazing token. There is a play on Aave which was really amazing. Is you can hedge it to use it as loan, as collateral. Okay, if you have one shot, one opportunity, no, would you capture it? Okay, no, that's just coming out wrong, right? So if you have Aave, you can stake it in Aave protocol, and then they can give you a loan. I mean, this is the most amazing form of use of cryptocurrency. I can tell you that if today you probably go to a bank and deposit $1,000, and then you ask them to give you a $500 loan, they will not give you. But in a cryptocurrency market, Aave protocol allows you to do that. Okay, maybe not half, but it allows you without any paperwork, without anything. You just press a button and the money is in your account because you have a collateral. And of course, this asset itself is an appreciating asset. So if you buy Aave here for like $120 and you put it, the collateral is also going high, so you have easier way to pay the interest. Okay, if you want me to teach you how this play work, how you can use Aave to take loan, write down in the comment. I'll make a separate tutorial about this. Okay, so Aave, nice and strong. Where are you, Aave, Mr. Aave? Mr. Aave has gone up here. Okay, like I said, this was another resistance, probably gonna come down here. It's already did its correction over here. Nice pullback from here, and now it's going up. Maybe it's gonna go here. Maybe it's probably gonna consolidate a little bit here. RSI is quite high, so if you go on a smaller time frame, let's go like this. Yeah, so let's put a trend line here. Okay, so we're gonna check out if it breaks the resistance lines around 165, then the next target will be around 159. If it comes around here, that will be an amazing entry for you to expose yourself to Aave. Okay, however, I don't know, look like maybe it's just gonna do a small bit of pullback. You can see there's a red candle come here, but there was some buying orders and the price went up. So most probably you can put one order around 163, wait for a little bit more pullback. If you have $1,000, I put 30% here, and then I'll put 40% here, and then I'll put another 40% over here. Okay, if you're lucky, you can get it, right? Look, there is nothing guaranteed in crypto, but you have to plan it accordingly, so that your orders, you get the maximum amount of exposure for your dollar. Okay, right now it is bouncing over its the support line. If it breaks the support line, maybe here 163 is a good order, you can place it, right? Cool. Guys, these are the few coins which I am quite interested in, as these are in my portfolio. Okay, there's a lot of good coins which you can get exposure to. Hype is one of them. There is a beta play of Tau, which is called Tau bot. Okay, it was in its generational low. If you look at it, it was in a parallel channel, and I think that was its where is this? I didn't even come to it. So that the lowest was around here. Well, the lowest was here, but then from from this bull run when it started is around 11 March, and then it's gone up. Okay, this is like if you check on deck screener, let's check something. 1 second. What do you think about my hairstyle? I got the hairstyle for 2 months. Haircut for 2 months. You know, it was expensive, so I said cut it so short that it doesn't go for 2 months. So this guy cut too short. Okay, right. Tau. Tau bot. So Tau bot is a beta play of Tau in what way? Because this is a exchange. You can buy and sell Tau and its subnet. Okay, if you look at the market cap of this was around $65 million market cap. Now it's half the price. If you would have bought it here 12 March, it was 6.35 million. So if you just calculate from here till here, you already have 366. That is like 36x or 36% or 360%. 360%. I always get confused on how many x's is that. Okay, so 368% is up. If you just hold it for around this year, I believe that they are coming with a lot of new innovation, and it's a very good play on Tau, right? So that is about Tau. I told you that I'm going to show you something about Trump coin. So Trump coin right now, as we know, that people are betting against each other because they all want to have dinner with Donald Trump. Now, I don't know why. I don't even know what they're going to eat with Donald Trump. I wish I could choose the menu and decide what I want to eat with the amount of money I'm going to spend it. But now a lot of rich people, they are trying to bet against each other because they want to be in the top holders of Donald Trump coin. So the price of Trump coin, it is going to go up most significantly because Trump dinner is on the 22nd of May. So we have around I think that, let's just check. I don't want to guess, Donald Trump dinner. I think it's on Donald Trump dinner date. Excluded perk. Okay, let's see what they're talking about. Let's see. On 22nd of May. Okay, so Donald Trump, okay, I should have shown the screen. Okay, so Donald Trump dinner is on 22nd of May. Okay, so we have one month to go. So what's gonna happen in between is people are gonna bet against each other to be in the top holders of Trump coin, and the price of Trump coin most probably gonna go around, I would say $30. Okay, so it's gonna rip higher and higher around $30. When it's gonna go around $20, you will see a lot of people FOMOing in because they will say, hey, you know what, the price is going higher. But when the dinner will be concluded, I will short the out of this coin like crazy. I will short this so much, it will be a generational short. Okay, because this coin is gonna go to hell from $30. So that is my play on Trump coin. If you want to do a conservative approach, then buy some here on spot. I mean, this is not a financial advice, guys. This is what I am doing. I'm gonna get an exposure, maybe buy for $100 or something, and then I will just ride it and sell it for whatever double the price is, because I know that there will be a battle against the top rich people to have a dinner with Donald Trump. Okay, I know that Justin Sun already bought like $1 million of Trump coin, so that is that. Okay, that is the play on Trump coin. Other news, there is a wave of fear and war going on between Pakistan and India. I hope this settles down. Nobody wants to have war. We are already so much in trouble with our own personal things, and you don't want this kind of thing. So hopefully this thing is settled down. There was an earthquake in Turkey a few days ago. My thoughts and prayer for Turkey. Turkey, where's this? Yeah, Istanbul 24/7 baby. Amazing place, please visit it out. Okay, that's it from my side, guys. I am trying as hard as I can to put this video out. There's a lot of content to be produced. I used to be in a different group, but now I'm trying to launch my own thing. All I need is your support. Please like and subscribe my channel. Come join me on my Telegram group. Write something, say hi to me. That would be amazing. Until then, me and from my channel Flight to Success, I wish you a safe journey till I see you again. Bye bye.